Have you ever wondered why we care so much about what others think? And why do we often prefer being the same rather than different? Today, we explore the invisible rules that govern our behavior. Rule 1: The herd effect. Thousands of years ago, our ancestors lived in small groups. Back then, being cast out of the group meant certain death. Our brains are still programmed: stay with the group to survive. That's why when everyone looks right, you instinctively look right too. Rule 2: Status anxiety. Why do we buy expensive phones even when we can't afford them? Because the brain links expensive things with power. In nature, the powerful one eats first and survives longest. Rule 3: Fear of the unknown. Why are we so afraid to try something new? Because in the wild, a new sound usually meant a predator. The brain prefers a known danger over an unknown reward. This instinct is what keeps us afraid of failure today. Rule 4: The halo effect. If we see someone attractive, we assume they are smart and kind too. Our brain loves taking shortcuts to save energy. Rule 5: The bystander effect. When many people are around, everyone waits for someone else to act. Responsibility gets divided until nobody feels it at all. Rule 6: The victim mentality. It's much easier to blame circumstances or others for our problems, because looking in the mirror and blaming yourself is painful. Rule 7: The power of habits. 40% of what you do every day is purely automatic. The brain is always looking for ways to save energy. That's why changing your life in one day is almost impossible. Rule 8: The scarcity effect. We want things more when they are about to run out, even if we didn't really want them in the first place. Rule 9: The just world hypothesis. We want to believe that good things happen to good people. Reality can be different, and that's why we get shocked by unfairness. Rule 10: Mirroring. When you like someone, you subconsciously copy their movements. This builds trust and connection between human beings. Rule 11: Rapid pattern recognition. Our brain is designed to find patterns in everything, even when those patterns aren't actually there. Rule 12: Loss aversion. The pain of losing is twice as strong as the joy of winning. That's why we stay in bad situations. We are afraid of the loss. Rule 13: The need for recognition. Every human wants to feel important and seen. This is the main engine behind social media today. Rule 14: Confirmation bias. We prefer to hear that we are right rather than the truth. This creates a bubble around us that is hard to break. Rule 15: Authority bias. If someone wears a suit or a uniform, we believe them instantly. Our brains respect symbols more than actual logic. Rule 16: The perception of time. Time heals pain but leaves behind the lessons. This is why we often repeat the same mistakes twice. Rule 17: The charisma effect. People follow confident leaders even if they are wrong. Confidence attracts more people than intelligence does. Rule 18: Biological survival. Everything in nature aims for survival and reproduction. Even art, fashion, and music have biological roots. Rule 19: The need for stories. Our brain doesn't like numbers, it loves tales. This is how information has been stored throughout history. Rule 20: Scarcity versus abundance mindset. When you feel lack, your brain focuses only on now. When you feel safe, you begin to think about the future. Rule 21: The power of silence. Silence in the middle of noise is the strongest weapon. Rule 22: The touch effect. Human touch reduces cortisol, the stress hormone. Rule 23: The envy trap. Envy isn't always bad, sometimes it's the engine for success. Rule 24: The empathy connection. Feeling another's pain is what makes us truly human. Rule 25: The impact of trauma. Trauma builds either strength or fear, it's your choice. Rule 26: The power of imagination. Imagination is what allowed us to build skyscrapers. Rule 27: The white lie effect. Society needs politeness to keep from falling apart. Rule 28: The giver's reward. When you give, your brain releases more dopamine than when you take. Rule 29: The leadership trait. A true leader serves the group, not themselves. Rule 30: The peak-end rule. We remember the beginning and the end, the middle fades. Rule 31: The universal language of laughter. Laughter is a language everyone understands. Rule 32: The fatigue factor. When you are tired, you are easier to manipulate. Rule 33: The cleaning dream. Dreams are the brain's way of cleaning itself. Ultimately, we are complex creatures ruled by ancient instincts. Understanding these rules is the first step to controlling your life. Don't let them control you. Stay aware, stay smart. Don't stop here.